So the things that we've come up and things that I've come up against in terms of issues. First big issue has been damp. We've got quite a bit of damp because this is a concrete floor. We've uncovered some damp. So what's going to happen is we're going to do a DPC around the walls, damp-proof course around the walls on the ground floor. Putting a damp-proof screed on the floor as well. And then upstairs, when the chimney breasters come out, we've got a pretty awful ceiling above. So that's all coming down. It's going to be a lot of mess. So, you know, you find these things out when you start doing structural stuff, and when you start pulling things off, that's when you find unexpected things. But you know what? These things happen, and you have to progress forward. So that's just the issues, but they're going to get sorted out, and hopefully within the next 4 weeks, things will start coming back to... things will start getting back to normal. I've also had to alter the layout of this bedroom here because there's a little indent here from where the front door is. So I'm rejigging the room around, replanning this room. So yeah, you've got to make changes as you go along, but yeah, it's progressing well.
Oh, yes. What I thought I would do, I normally just do a video around the house, but actually I thought this is a perfect opportunity to kind of show you how something really small and just ridiculous can change the layout of a room in a place. Now, this is why it's really important to understand your layout and to know it like the back of your hand, because if I hadn't have gone back and done it, and also the importance of doing regular site visits, because if I hadn't have made this site visit and actually noticed this, when I would have put the bedroom in, it would have just been really poorly done, because there would have been I'll show you how this is. This drawing here on here is the original drawing that I'd done for this room, and I'd assumed that there was a straight wall there. Now what happened is because this was wasn't done off architect's drawings, and even if the architect would have done the drawing, they would not have noticed this. But the front door, when the front door opens, if we would have just had a straight run of the wall, the door wouldn't have opened fully. So the guys doing the timber framework for the walls, they kind of did a little, I guess they made a little kind of moved the wall inwards into the room, and they actually had the door when I walked in, they had a gap for the door there, and they'd made a little kind of nib here, and the wall kind of went this way. So had I have left the bed there'd have been a kind of little section at the side of the bed which would have just come forward here, which would have meant I couldn't move and it was actually it's a lot bigger. They had brought it out about halfway along this wall, so it would have meant the bed would have had to gone right near the door, and it would have just made the room feel quite small. There wasn't really enough room there to do anything. You couldn't have put a desk there or anything like that. So it would have just kind of just made the room a little bit more difficult to furnish at the end. And I thought, well, okay, I'll lay things out differently. So what I've had to do is I've moved the door from this side here to this side, and I'm putting the bed in this corner. I'm going to put a lamp here above the bedside table. I'm going to put the bedside table there. I'm actually going to fit a desk there, and I'm going to put a TV on the wall here. I can't put a TV here. I could put a TV on a bracket here, but tenants tend to want a larger TV. If they've got their own TV, it's going to be a larger TV. So I've just thought that that might be probably the best place to put the TV. And you could put some cushions on the bed there and turn that into a kind of little sofa sitting there if you're wanting to as well. So this is just really just to let you know that it's really important to keep on doing site visits, because you never know what changes people are going to make without asking you. And if they do make little changes, how's that going to affect the layout of the room when you start putting the furniture in? And one little thing that you've missed can actually be quite a big problem, and just change the whole layout of, make things a lot more difficult for you when you're going to be furnishing the room. So just to really let you know the kind of thought processes behind this today. If you like this video, subscribe on YouTube. Also, you can follow me on Facebook. I'm Julian Maurice, Maurice, so I don't just say it in a funny way. And I will be videoing this conversion pretty much. Well, hopefully, I will be doing it to completion if I don't die a nervous breakdown before then. But hopefully there'll be videos to completion, and I look forward to bringing you the next video. Thank you.